says, basically we have had three types of reason, or three senses of thought in the past. First we had dogmatism, like scholasticism, but also Leibnizian metaphysics and so on, so dogmatism. And then you had skepticism, Hume, etc. And then comes critique, which is his own project. And so these are like three ways of understanding what it means to mind something. For Deleuze, the task of critique, and as I mentioned, I think critique is still the finality of thought in many ways for Deleuze. The task of critique is, of course, to break not only with the objective presuppositions, let's say the content of our thoughts of the past, doubt everything, as Descartes said, but also to put into question the subjective presuppositions of thought. Are we actually thinking when we think? Do we really know what it means to think, or are we just deluding ourselves? For example, when we think that truth matters, what is it actually in us that wills the truth? Is this not still a very pious notion that thought means to subject or have a natural affinity with the true or the good or the beautiful or all these things? So tradition, yeah, it's what is always under pressure. It is what melts into air, as Marx's prophecy. And for Marx, this was a good thing. Emancipation means, to a large extent, or has meant to a large extent, detaching from tradition, breaking with tradition, because tradition binds you. But tradition is more than just what Marx called, what was it again, in the 18th room air, what rests on your shoulder like an Alp. Tradition, of course, also contains potential, or the past contains potential futures. So care in a way is everywhere. This also, but it goes together with a certain carelessness. And yeah, it does not suffice to criticize neoliberalism. But there are too many voices. The critique of neoliberalism contains its own entropy. And for Nietzsche, it's more about stupidity. And I think if you develop that notion further, you'll also find it at the end, the last pages of the Dialectic of Enlightenment. Adorno and Horkheimer discuss stupidity. Hannah Arendt in the Origins of Totalitarianism focuses on stupidity. And in all these cases, stupidity basically describes how we become insensitive to difference, to alterity, how our capacity to be affected diminishes.